Whoa, 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 hey, get back here. Get back here, title screen. Okay, let's get going. I don't actually know where Dive is, but probably somewhere in this town. So let's look for it. When I was young, I traveled the world as a Pokemon trainer. And to become an old buzzard, my only amusement is watching young trainers battle. What's through your back door? What do you mean there's a locked door? We gotta hack the game and unlock that door and go through it. It's probably nothing, but we gotta do it. I've heard from my mates in Lily Cove that a herd of Whalmer has disappeared. Or the herd. What went down over there, I wonder? They didn't need an NPC to tell me that. I know they're gone. That's why I'm here. All life needs the sea to live, even though it makes its home on the land. Life, having run its course, becomes soil and returns to the land. And the sea is always connected to the land. Yes, like the very shoreline. Or like the very shoreline here. Cool story. How crazy would it have been if that was Dive? Maybe only slightly crazy. Man, my throat is not agreeing with me right now, but that's whatever. This rock has special meaning to people at the Space Center. They put it here as their wish for their rockets to fly safely. When you make a wish, what do you see? What do you use? Do you wish upon a star? I use a wish tag to make it happen. That's what I do. I used some nasal spray earlier today, and I think that's why my throat is just giving up today. But at least I can breathe through my nose. My little sister exchanges mail with her boyfriend in Fortree. I don't envy her one bit at all. Okay. Even though I can't see my friend in Fortree, my Pokemon carries mail back and forth for us. I'm not lonesome even though we're apart. Good. This tree looks strange. Like, I would think you could at least make a base in there. Oh, Moss Deep Space Center. Maybe that's where I gotta go next. You know, visit all the landmarks and stuff. I was taking a stroll down the beach when I found this. It's not anything I need, so you can have it. We're just getting all the stones except the one I need for Takuba. The Hoenn region has been famous for its meteor showers for a long time. Some people claim that Pokemon came from space. Could it be true? Maybe for some of them. A giant chunk of metal bursts through the skies and flies into space. It boggles my mind. The rocket launched safely. That's successful launch number 1. A rocket launch demands perfection. Not even a 1% margin of error is allowed. Even if it's 99% okay, the whole thing is useless if 1% happens to be no good. Despite that, we never stop trying. Why? It's a dream that never ends. I wonder how true that is. Do rockets need to be literally perfect? I have no clue. I wish ordinary people could go into space one day. Apparently that's happening like right now. I mean, maybe not ordinary people, like billionaires at least, but they're trying to make space travel affordable because rockets are reusable now, I guess. Which is interesting. If only I was a little younger, I would have liked being an astronaut. No. It's not too late. I can and will try. Yeah, you do it. You go to space. Stop walking around, I'm trying to talk to you. Moss Deep has mainly sunny weather, and its winds are stable. It's an ideal location for launching rockets. Well, that's every NPC. I guess Dive wasn't here. Oh, well. I had to try. I feel like that's like a very big thing in like later games is like, oh, you gotta visit all the landmarks. You can't just go to the town to beat the gym. You have to also visit the space center. You have to go into the museum. And then you gotta get the story flag to click so that the people in your way go away. And then you can move on to the next town. I don't really care for that, honestly. Wouldn't it be nice? Maybe? If the whole world was covered in plants and flowers like this island? Huh, too bad that's not what Emerald's about. But no, instead of, you know, you get land and sea, and instead of plant, you get sky. Hey there, trainer. A super rod is really super. Say all you want, but this baby can catch Pokemon off the sea floor. What do you think? You want it, don't you? No, I want dive. Huh? Don't you like to fish? No. What do I look like? One of those people who's like, all the best games have fishing minigames? Not me. A voyage on a ship is fine, but crossing the sea with a Pokemon using surf, now that's an exhilarating trip. Wouldn't you agree, youngster? Oh, I don't get an option this time? You're not going to give me dive if I say yes? I also need waterfall, but, I think currently I need dive. Maybe that's in the next town, actually. It's like, just because I can use it now doesn't mean I have to. From my mates in the cove. Okay, what went down? I'm more concerned with what's going up. Welcome. How may I serve you? Actually, I don't know what I need. Don't get out of the menu. I guess I'll buy more revives if I can. And full heals. Full heals. And 2 revives. I don't need to go crazy. Max repel, blah blah blah. Anything else I can do? The police come again? You know, at this rate, Takuba might learn whatever move is like currently like the best move in its level up learn set. I got this from Steven, but I don't know what it's good for. I think it's called King's Rock. Do you want it? Nah. Yeah, you think so too. What are you supposed to do with some weird rock? Down now. Oh, hey, Steven. Oh, are you gonna give me dive? Brendan? Yes, this is my place. It's a little embarrassing how empty it is here. Oh, here, you should take this HM. It contains dive. There we go. I've already taught my Pokemon. Crisis averted. We found dive. While you're using surf, you should notice dark patches of water. Use dive if you come to deep water like it. You'll drop to the sea floor. When you want to come back up, use dive again. In some places, it won't be possible for you to surface, though. Thank you for literally just handing me progression. My little brother says he likes to go find people's secret bases. You should make a secret base somewhere. I'll go find it. Okay, so, yeah, I need to get, not shiny out. The gym leaders in this town are a formidable duo. Their combination attacks are, like, excellent, and wow! I should probably also store my unneeded items while I'm at it. Deposit. We will get rid of that sunstone that I don't need. And that's it, apparently. Good that I'm keeping on top of my items. Alright, not shiny. Let's go all the way down. Dive. What? Not shiny, can't learn dive. Okay then. So here's what we'll do. We'll catch another Pokemon. It's a simple plan. Like the band, simple plan. I don't know if I have to leave town to get encounters. Hello? There we go. Why do I never get encounter? Why does my encounter rate drop when I actually want to catch something? Alright, Claire, don't decimate this tentacle. Thanks for listening. It's okay, there'll be plenty of other tentacles. Wingull, you have failed me. I do feel a bit less bad about not getting the shiny one now, that apparently Wingull can't learn Dive. Maybe can learn Waterfall at least. Oh, for a moment I thought that was a shiny Pelipper. Can Pelipper learn Dive? Okay. Okay. I don't think it'll survive another quick attack. So I'll just go right for the balls! That's not my bag. On the ocean floor. Works oh, that's nest. Water and bug type. Let's use my one net ball. It's a bit more aqua than I'm used to it being. There we go. Pelipper searches for food while in flight by skimming the wave tops. This Pokemon dips its large bill in the sea to scoop up food, then swallows everything in one big gulp. Don't drink the seawater, it's full of fish pee. Tangentially related. Wait. The toilet. Oh, and it perfectly fits. The toilet. That's not where Pokemon are. Why do I keep going in the bag to try to fly? Just fly right back to Mosty. Yow. Alright, the toilet. Because doesn't he look like a toilet? Pelipper cannot learn Dive. Dive can't be learned. I forgot what option I'm looking for. Alright, well, we'll take not shiny back, so we can at least fly. Oh, jeez, excuse me. And back to the route. I guess while we do this, I can give an update on my on those action figures I ordered. The ones that I was talking about where apparently there's going to be an import fee, which I don't know how much it's going to be, and it could potentially be up to $30. As far as I can tell, they're both being shipped through a process that should, like, when it gets to the US, it should ship through USPS, which is just, like, standard mail, I think. That's not the Pokeballs. And, yeah, I believe the USPS, A, will have me pay at the door, and B, will probably come out to, like, $8. Because I think it's, like, UPS that's like, oh, we're just going to charge you a flat fee of $30. We don't care that you bought a $10 action figure. We're going to charge you $30. So, really hoping that they are both shipping through USPS, and they'll have me pay at the door, and I pay them like $10, because then it at least makes the action figures $20 each. Tentacle absorbs sunlight and refracts it using water inside its body to convert it into beam energy. This Pokemon shoots beams from its crystal-like eyes. I don't know. Kraken. Oh, but now I gotta go back to the Pokemon Center to get him out of the PC to see if he could learn Dive. Go away, Tentacool. You're not the guy I'm looking for. Ha! You flinch. Hyper Beam is probably overkill. But it doesn't matter because we're going back to the Pokemon Center anyway. Dude. Where were all these encounters when I wanted them? When I was looking for a Tentacool? Oh, nope, not the Pokemon Center. I'm gonna go to the PC instead of the PC. Also, I should heal. Get back the one Hyper Beam charge. Also, something I wanted to mention before about the action figures, and I forgot because last time I was so bent out of shape, like, oh, I'm gonna have to pay an import fee. I was looking at their information, the product information that they provide on their page for each of them. And apparently, so remember how I was worried about one of them being bigger than the other? Apparently the one that I thought was going to be bigger it is actually the smaller one. Because, okay, let me see if I can teach Dive. To good. Let's learn Dive. Can't learn one to Dive, which you've forgotten. I don't know. Bubble Beam is stronger? What are you doing, Dive? Alright, get out of here, Constrict. I forget what the exact measurements were, but oh, also I gotta get Not Shiny back, so now I can fly over to the town I need to be in to go to the sunken ship. But yeah, I forget what the exact measurements were, but if I remember right, one of them says it's like 5.2 inches, and I think the other one says it's like 5.4? So, yeah, apparently the one advertising itself is like, oh, we're bigger than the other guy's 3D printed figures. Yeah, that's just a ploy. They didn't change the print size at all. Which would be, I think Dewford is actually closer. But yeah, funny to see that the one that made that claim, like, we're bigger than the other guys, is According to their own measurements, smaller than the other one that I ordered. Just slightly. What am I doing again? Bag, because I wanted to put on a repel. If I have super repel. And then surf. And surf it all the way over. Did I fight you? We challenge you as a sister and brother. I like how it looks like they're running. But they're in the water. They're swimming. At least the girl kind of looks like her pose could also be a swimming pose. Anyway, here's Hyper Beam. It kind of sounds like an electric pencil sharpener. Might be normal effective because you're part poison and poison resists grass, but... And I guess Claire's going to be in her recharge phase next. Ah, great. I don't know, Astonish? Just don't hit yourself. I said don't! Excuse me. Alright, now you're done for, Tentacool. Awesome. You're in a different class of tough. Do you have any friends who would go to the beach with you? No. My sister gave me my Pokemon. I raised it, and now it's my important partner. Sorry for obliterating it. And here we are. Finally. Finally. So it's like, what? I gotta go down one floor? And then this room? Yeah. So I will surf on Takuba. And then Kraken will pull us under. I still really feel like these moves should just be inherent abilities of the Pokemon, but I've gone on about that enough. Oh, I think I surface. Surface? Would you like the surface? Yes. Apparently you have to hit B. Door's locked. RM1. Oh, room 1. Room 2. It opened. But I couldn't move for a moment. Water stone. I don't know what else Takuba could possibly learn from leveling up. I'm not waiting. I mean, his bread and butter is already going to be Surf, because he's more or less our water Pokemon. And Sid is our grass. Again, I do kind of regret having them both on the same team. I probably could have waited till Emerald for Ludicolo. Or maybe they're not an Emerald, I forget. Let's check the stats. Still got Rain Dish. So you got more HP, slightly more HP than Claire. Your attack is not as good, but I guess that's to be expected. Special defense, pretty good. Speed, seems to be alright. When are you gonna evolve, Fazgoo? Jeez. I would like it to be sometime before the end of the game. I think I saw Twinkle over here. Room 1. Repels effect wore off. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I have to insert the key. Let me get to Twinkles before I forget where they were. Room 4? They subverted my expectations. Wait, was it here? But, no, don't stand on it. It's bright and shiny, but it's just trash. Well, you know what they say, one man's trash. Oh, shoot, what was it? Eight, rain dance! I don't know why Absol can learn rain dance. That does not sound like a helpful part of its toolkit. I don't really want to get rid of Astonish, but I guess it's not a very good move. And, like, yeah, HM moves can't be forgotten. Should I go to the move deleter? I think I would like to go to the move deleter. And get rid of Flash. Also, who else can learn Flash? Boomdrop and Claire. I was hoping not Shiny or Kraken. You know the thing the Pokedex said about Tentacle being able to reflect light with the water inside of its body? You would think that would mean it could learn Flash. You would think. So we're going to room 4. This one? Door's locked. Room 6. Okay, so then room 4 is here. Just trash. Just trash. And in the trash can, the room key! Who put this here? Which one did it say? Oh, apparently 5 is not locked. Oh. That one's a bit tricky, but I think I got it. Luxury ball. Luxury show. Okay, I think there was one here. No, here. Room 2. Which probably means the rest are trash. I guess I don't remember where it is. Or it stopped being clickable. You know what? I don't care. It's fine. We got the key. Pretty sure the rest is just garbage. And for all that, we get scanner. Oh yeah, the guy wanted the scanner. What is that? Deep blue? Do you want to surf? What is deep here? Would you like to use dive? Dive is noticeably slower than surf. Light is flittering down from above. Okay, and then we go this way. Excuse me. I did the bike thing. Oh, that's a scanner. Listen, can I get you to deliver that to Captain Stern? I want to investigate the ship a little more. As long as I can fly out of here. Can't you jump? I'm outside! Ugh. Can I escape rope? Good. If I couldn't use one here, I would swear that I've never used an escape rope ever. Oh wait, fly! Yes, fly with my Wingle, which is not you. Nope, Slateboard, not Little Root. No, wait, that's the museum. I think I want the shipyard. Oh, Brendan, that item you have. That's a scanner. That would sure help us on our explorations. Brendan, would you trade your scanner for something? Like a deep sea tooth or a deep sea scale? Are these for fossils? Scale. Thanks, Brandon. This will help our research a lot. Raises the special defense of Clam Pearl. I don't have Clam Pearl. Okay, I guess we're flying back to, here. Whoop. I'm gonna keep Kraken on us because I think we'll need dive again soon, probably. Oh, wait. Move. They're the same level. There. Okay. Now we can continue down this way. Oh, right, move deleter. Ah! I can't fly! I don't want to make it a thing that I always have a bird with me, but I sure am tempted to always have a bird with me for the next 3 or 4 generations. It's like, yeah, now that there's the swap ability here in the PC, or move, it's certainly less annoying, but I still have to go back to a Pokemon Center anytime I realize, like, oh, I need fly. So is Lily Cove? Move to Leader's house. I should at least find the cost. Oh yes, I'm the move deleter. I can make Pokemon forget their moves. Would you like me to do that? Which Pokemon should forget a move? Which move should be forgotten? Get rid of Flash. Flash is stupid. Takupa's Flash. That move should be forgotten? Yes. Like, have I even ever actually successfully used Flash in a battle? It worked to perfection. Takupa's forgotten Flash completely. Thank you. I'm surprised I didn't need to pay him a heart scale or something. Now I can comfortably teach him Rain Dance. Finally. After all this time, he's a Ludicolo, and he can learn Rain Dance. 2 things I probably should not have had to wait this long to do. Like, I've heard that Ludicolo is a good Pokemon, but is it so good that you need to wait till 7 gyms in? I would say no. Its stats don't look that high. So now we fly back to Moss Deep. So I think this is the next gym town. And then this is just a rest stop on this highway. Do I even need to go this way? I don't think I ever do. Unless this is the next gym town. And this is just the Cave of Origin. Was that the Cave of Origin? Well... yeah, I don't remember what they said we should be doing next, so I'm just gonna keep going down the route till we get to the next town, and then hope that the gym is there. And if it's not, then I gotta go find where the gym is. Also, I gotta switch to Kraken so we can dive. I kind of wish that... you know what, let me double check this before I make this statement. I feel like you should be able to overwrite HMs with HMs. I get that you can't just easily get rid of them, but you should be able to switch them with each other. I guess they don't do that so that you can't get rid of surf while you're surfing. That's probably the idea. I didn't get Kraken, did I? Alright, Kraken, come here. Also, while I'm here, let me put away that... the thing that I got that's only good for Clam Pearl. I did kind of figure it was an offense versus defense item, but I was hoping it'd be like, ups the defenses of a water-type Pokemon. No, specifically Clam Pearl? That's useless. Have I even seen a Clam Pearl in this entire game? Ah, a seagull. No, not Finding Nemo. Ah, a seagull. Not Finding Nemo. Okay, we are down here. Is there a point? If I had a stronger imagination, I could probably... I would probably be impressed by this, because it'd be like, wow, look at... if you use dive here, you really get a sense of how deep the trench is that you're swimming above. Instead, I'm very video game brained, and I understand that this is like a completely different cell than what's above, so it's not... it's probably not one-to-one. Oh, look. Oh, look! Submarine Explorer 1 is painted on the hull. This is the submarine Team Aqua stole in Slateport. Yeah, I figured. Team Aqua must have gone ashore here. Yeah, you didn't need those other two text boxes. You could just say, you know, Submarine Explorer 1, and then it's like, ah, here's where Team Aqua went. I can infer the rest. Oh. I really don't need to be wasting time on this Zubat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a solid waste of time. And by solid, I mean complete. Not solid as in, oh, you know, it was a good time. Don't make me tempted to use Hyper Beam on you. I suppose Takuba should be in front. I have Sid, don't I? Out of the 2 Pokemon I chose to leave behind, and then swap them around and... I need Galleon! You know, this is just one of the reasons why I think it should just be an inheritability of the Pokemon instead of having to do HMs. Because then, you know, any one of my Pokemon who can learn Strength could have it. And then, you know, instead of having to teach it Strength... Apparently I can surface anywhere here. Instead of having it to teach it that, it can just have it. And then I don't have to go back and shuffle Pokemon around. Because then they just, you know, they just have every TM they could or HM they could possibly learn as an ability. Because, wait, let me just prove the point of how much better it would be if these were passives instead of you had to teach them as moves to use them as overworld abilities. 3 Pokemon who could be pushing those boulders but can't because it's not in their moveset, so they can't do it. Like, I don't hate the concept of HMs, but I hate the execution. Through fishing, I have attained a state of becalmed serenity. Please allow me to demonstrate. Palisade. It's kind of funny seeing me get pelted in the face with the bullet seeds. Yeah, one more! I probably should switch. Okay, yeah, not as good. Especially if it only hits 2 times. Well, I think we're committed now. Oh, that's way better. Oh, well, critical hit, that's why. But, alright, let's do another Astonish. See? That's why I didn't want to get rid of Astonish. This Astonish is pretty good. Maybe not the greatest move for a Ludicolo to have, but it's working. Yeah, I'm not exactly eager to get rid of HMs, but I am not looking forward to games that use them more heavily. I think Diamond and Pearl is one that uses, or not only uses them more heavily, but also has more of them. But that's something I will have to check on the wiki for mandatory HMs. Because that's the part I care about. Is it mandatory or not? I don't care how many HMs you have. If only 3 of them are mandatory, doesn't matter to me. It's like, I think, like, Heart Gold Soul Silver has, like, Rock Climb, but you get that in, like, post-game, so I would not call it mandatory. Though I have lost, my heart remains calm. Teach me this superpower. It matters not that I catch nothing. The line remains in the water. Oh, look, another fisherman. Oops. Don't tell me I snagged a surfing Pokemon. I'm on land. Henry. I've probably already talked about it before, but I'm definitely interested to see what Wind and Waves decides to do for HMs. Oh, Tentacruel. Okay. That I feel like I should switch to someone who's super effective. Although, yeah, Glass Cannon, I suppose. Tentacruel has anything, water, which it probably will. That's why I'm going for Psychic. Ah, Psychic! I think it would be cool to see Wind and Waves experiment more with the idea of HMs. Okay, yeah, then we can go back to Takuba. Which makes it sound like we're taking a vacation to some place called Takuba. Which it might be a place. I don't remember. But I named it after a band, so I have no idea if it is a place or not. Man, multi-hit moves are pretty good. Especially when they can be super effective like that. I shouldn't sleep on them. I can't keep up. He's gonna add this in there. It's like, there's no this. Read it correctly. Your Pokemon look pretty strong. They'd be a handful if I hooked them. Ah. Yeah, you better not hold me in battle for no reason being a level 5. Oh, did I surface inside of, like, a ring area? I do know that, yeah, I think I did. Oops. I do know that Sun and Moon was the first game... Wait. Okay, now I'm confused. Oh, great, this goes nowhere! Sun and Moon was the first generation to just get rid of HMs entirely. So, that tells me that I have Diamond and Pearl. I mean, excluding remakes. I have Diamond and Pearl, Black and White, Black 2 and White 2, and X and Y to go through. So, like, 4 more games, again, ignoring remakes, that will have HMs. But to me, the concern is more about how many of them will each game have. I don't think X and Y had all that many, so I'm at least not worried about that. I feel like Black and White and Black 2, White 2 also had pretty reasonable amounts. So it kind of is just Diamond and Pearl I'm worried about with what it's gonna force me to learn. Okay. I don't want Phasgu to not get experience, but if I do it like this, then I have all my, except for Fly, I have all of my HMs. I would really like Phasgu to be getting experience so that, she can evolve, but we'll worry about that later. We've still got one more gym to go before I gotta start worrying about being ready for the Elite Four. Alright. Let's get out of here. And by get out of here, I mean get back to being in somewhere. So I guess get in of here? I'm going to get out by going in. I guess don't think about it too hard. Also, are there no Pokemon encounters under the water? I'm glad it let me know that I went from underwater to underwater. really helps me find my way around. You know, now I'm thinking about... Okay, what are ways the series has shaken up the idea of HMs? Like, obviously, Sun and Moon, the first game to experiment with the idea by getting rid of them, basically. I mean, not completely. I think I also need Rock Smash for this. Jeez. Do you mind, Golbat? There I go again. I did the thing again. So remember, Sun and Moon had the rental Pokemon. So instead of having to get a Pokemon of your own that knew the thing, you would just be given one that you could summon whenever you wanted. Which is definitely a big improvement. No longer needing to catch something of your own. You're just handed it, and you don't have to swap at the Pokemon Center. You can just press a button, there you go. It's here, it's helping you. Cool. I think, you know, as far as keeping the concept of HMs at all, that's a good way to go about it. So instead of your progression being based on how many HMs you're given, they just give you the Pokemon. Like, it's basically the same thing, but you don't need to manage your Pokemon so much. Again, I still want them to do a system where your Pokemon just naturally have those abilities. You don't have to use an HM to teach them it. And it can be your Pokemon that does the stuff. It doesn't have to be a rental Pokemon. But I suppose that could still lead to situations where it's like, no one on my team can do the thing that I need to do, so now I have to catch another one. So I would ultimately say that the rental Pokemon system probably is the best incarnation of HMs. Hey, buddy. We don't need a kid around. Go on home already. But I'm trying to think. I don't believe Sword and Shield had anything resembling HMs. I think it was just a completely absent mechanic. A completely absent system. And you're done. I'm supposed to use Carvana. Ish. Just thinking for a second, it's like, what do I have that's good against Carvana? Bullet Seed! Especially with your pitiful defenses! Which I suppose is another thing that can make a multi-hit move great. If your enemy has paper-thin defenses. I want to go home. I want to get a promotion so I can boss around the grunts. That submarine. It's tiny inside. I'm sore all over. Yeah, I can't remember anything even resembling HMs other than Fly, technically. But that's not even a rental Pokemon, it's just a cab system, which I believe is still a thing in Scarlet and Violet. So it's pretty much just, they got rid of the concept of flying on a Pokemon entirely, and it's just like, normal video game fast travel, basically. Which I'm okay with. That's all you had? Losing makes me sore. Yeah, that's why they call it being a sore loser. That submarine we jacked, man. It's brutal as a ride. It's way too tight in there. Yeah, well, maybe if you didn't cram in like a bunch of clowns getting into a clown car. I'm sure it could be argued that Scarlet and Violet technically had HMs, but I don't really count your ride Pokemon getting stronger as them learning new HMs. Like, it's a different system. It's more that your progress was based on how mobile your Pokemon was, not what abilities it learned. This is like, it's not like you still got strength and rock smash and stuff like that. It was higher jumping, swimming, gliding. But you could, you know, you could obviously make the comparison of, you know, surf and well, I would say fly, but again, they got the cab system. This is really confusing base. Do I even need to go that way? I don't know where I'm going. I would like to find all the trainers before I beat this base and presumably make them all flee out of existence. Oh, well, now I know where that door goes. I'm trying to think if there's a way that Wind and Waves could do a hybrid system. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going that way. This looks easy. This looks like an easy place to navigate. Totally not confusing at all. Whoa. Okay, I'm back over here. And then we go this way. Seafloor cavern. Am I... Is this the entrance? What? You can't do that! That's not how doors work! Okay, I'm putting on a repel. I think this is a certified repel moment. Wait. Does that work if I just push this that way? It does not. Shoot. But, honestly, now that I've said the idea of like, oh, what if they did a hybrid system? Now I can't even remember what I was thinking of combining. Like what, a hybrid of what systems? Oh, I didn't need to push it that much. Okay, so what if I do this and then strength? Sid use strength. It's bold or Galleon use strength. Sid use rock smash. And then push the other boulder. I guess surfing on this exact tile is not gonna. Oh, it's never mind. It pushes me off. Okay. Oh, that didn't lead where I thought it was going to lead. I don't know. Maybe what I was thinking was, like, if they could do a hybrid system between... Wait, what? Oh, see, that's where I thought it was gonna lead me. And then it didn't. Like a hybrid system between having to teach your Pokemon a thing, but also not having them take up a slot. But I guess at that point, it's just like... It would just be the same system I keep mentioning, where like, oh, what if they just naturally had that ability? But then, you know, I always included in that, you still needed gym badges to do the things, so they could still get your progress that way. Ah ha ha ha. How did you manage to get here without a submarine? What an impressive child. But it won't do to have you meddling around here. And I do want a paycheck for what happened in the Wither Institute. I'm gonna give you a little taste of pain. Resign yourself to it. How about you resign yourself from this job? Shelly. But yeah, I guess if it's like, oh, well, you still have to teach your Pokemon to do the thing, but it's still a passive, so it's not taking up a slot in their moveset. It's still basically the same thing, because then you still need the it's basically still getting permission to do the thing with your Pokemon. Ow. Gotcha. It's about to use Mighty Yana. Oh, scary. Fine. Lower my speed, see if I care. Haha! Your swagger missed! You won't be trapping me in that loop again! Ahahaha. Ouch. You're so darn strong. It's terribly disappointing that you're not a Team Aqua member. You could have enjoyed the fabulous world our boss has promised to one of our own. Well, if he's creating a fabulous new world, like, naturally, even people who are not part of Team Aqua would live there by, you know, by way of it being the world? Like, if your options are drown or live in the Team Aqua world, you kind of don't have a choice. You know, regardless of whether you are or are not a Team Aqua. Unless that's supposed to imply that they will drown people who aren't part of Team Aqua. But I don't think that's part of their plan. Because that would make them sound like the bad guys, and they think they're the good guys. Earthquake! Ooh! Who can learn Earthquake? I would have laughed if it was nobody. Unfortunately, I don't think Moondrop or Sid would be great with Earthquake because they're more special attackers than physical attackers. I think I want to wait to see if Phasgu can learn that. Didn't I give her something over Pound? Or was that... I was saying I would replace that with Flamethrower. Well, I guess that's another case of I gotta wait to see what would be better. Oh, hello. I guess I didn't recognize this place because I played Ruby, and Ruby had the cave for Groudon. So it's a different layout. Hold it right there. That was Archie. So it was you, after all. Behold! See how beautiful it is. The sleeping form of the ancient Pokemon Kyogre. I have waited so long for this day to come. It surprises me how you've managed to chase me here. But that's all over now. For the realization of my dream, you must disappear now. Oh, great. Mighty enough. My attack. No. Too bad for you. I'm a special attacker! I'll do the rain dance just as soon as I can get this Mighty Yenna out of here. Because I am worried about getting trapped in the... Ah, of course. Trapped in the confusion loop again. Yeah. Come on, Takuba. Dude. Someone just make popcorn? Yeah, there we go. Get out of here, Mighty Yenna. I was about to use Crobat. Okay, well now I should switch Takuba out. And I will hit you with Psychic. Ow, I forgot you got bite, and I also haven't healed since the last time I got bit. Go, 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 go. Yeah! Ding! I was about to use Sharpedo. Well, let Sid handle this one. Aha! Ow. Not even a full level. I lost again? I commend you. I must recognize that you are truly gifted. But I have this in my possession. With this red orb, I can make Kyogre. The red orb suddenly began shining by itself. So are you colorblind or something? Why would you think the red orb would be the orb you need for Kyogre? Like, am I missing something? What? I didn't do anything. Why did the red orb? Where did Kyogre go? It's a message from our members outside. Yes, what is it? It's raining heavily? Good. That should happen. That should have happened. That's why we awakened Kyogre. To realize Team Aqua's vision of expanding the sea. What? It's raining far harder than we envisioned? You're in danger? We're destroying the world? That can't be. That's just not possible. Hold your position and monitor the situation. There's something wrong. The red orb is supposed to awaken and control Kyogre. But why? Why did Kyogre disappear? Why? Because you're an idiot and you grabbed the wrong orb, why would you think the red orb is the orb you need to control the blue creature? What have you wrought? Archie, you've finally awoken Kyogre, haven't you? What will happen to the world if this downpour continues for all eternity? The world's landmass will drown in the deepening sea. Because you're a buffoon! What are you saying? The red orb should let me control Kyogre. That can't be possible. We don't have time to argue about it here. Get outside and see for yourself. See if what you wrought is the world that you desired. Brendan, come on. You have to get out of here too. What happened? What is this wretched scene? It's the thing you said you were gonna do! Where did you think you were gonna get more oceans if not by flooding the world? You idiot! Did I make a horrible mistake? Yes! Yes! You did! You're a moron! I only wanted... Do you understand now, Archie? Do you finally see how disastrous your dream turned out to be? We have to hurry. We have to do something before this situation goes completely out of control. Brendan, we, Team Magma, have been pursuing Team Aqua to prevent this from happening. You've been very helpful, but I fear the worst has happened. It's gone too far for a child like you to manage. Leave things to us, and get out of here while you still can. This defies belief. A super ancient Pokemon. Its power is unbelievable. It has upset the balance of nature. I can't move. Oh, hello, Steven. Brendan, what is happening? This is terrible. If this doesn't stop, all Hoenn, no, the world will drown. I think you forgot an of there. This huge rain cloud is spreading from above Sutopolis? What in the world is taking place there? There's no point arguing here. Sutopolis should provide answers. Arguing with who? I wasn't gonna argue. What do you... Brendan, I don't know what you intend to do, but don't do anything reckless. Okay, I'm going to Sutopolis. So I guess I gotta find my way there too. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's next town. Just gotta figure out how to get in. Where's Deep Blue? Would you like to surf? So give you surf. Did I get healed? I think that's more of a, yeah, that's more of a modern game thing. To heal you after certain key moments. That's fine. I'll just drop some super potions and we'll be good. Gosh, I sure hope I don't need Flash for the rest of the game. I do not have a backup plan. See, at least now I'm underwater. Now it doesn't matter that it's raining. Oops, I did not want to get off there. Also, I think my navigational skills are bad, and I never actually needed to dive anywhere I've been. Post-effect warp. Okay, before I reapply... I guess if I keep going, I should get there? Super repel. Okay, I think this is it. The entrance is underwater. Don't know how anyone gets anywhere with this place being only accessible through an underwater cave. I just have to assume the town is completely self-sufficient. Well, here's the gym. Wallace. Artist and lover of water. Sounds like a good time for Takuba and Sid. And Galeon. Bad time for Moondrop, though. I didn't mean to go in here. This is not the Pokemon Center. Ah. Dang it. I remember this being an annoying town to navigate, so... I wasn't ready for this. Brendan, you came too? And this terrible rainstorm. Yet... Oh, yes. You can hear out why my friend... Can you hear out what my friend has to say? My name is Wallace. I'm this town's gym leader. I've also been entrusted with the protection of the Cave of Origin. This downpour caused by a power emanating from the Cave of Origin. That is the blue orb. I see. Follow me. Can you take me to the Pokemon Center first? This rain. People and Pokemon need water to live. But why does this rain fill us with so much dread? The rain clouds over Sootopolis will keep building and soon extend all over Hoenn, if that were to happen. The Cave of Origin is ahead. No one from Sootopolis is permitted to enter the Cave of Origin. But you must go, together with your blue orb. You must go regardless of what awaits you inside the cave. Brendan, I never expected you to be holding the blue orb. You'll be okay. With your Pokemon, you'll get things done no matter what. I'm convinced of it. Yeah, let me go to the Pokemon Center first. I need to find the Pokemon Center. I would try flying there, but yeah, I don't have not shiny. I think I just got around this corner and no, what? Is there no Pokemon Center? But it's a yeah, there it is. It's a town. It's gotta have a Pokemon Center, or else you can't fly there. The series hasn't invented flying to places that don't have Pokemon Centers yet. I'll be fine. I was gonna switch out, you know, put Kraken away. I'll be fine. What? Wait, was it this way? It's funny how it's Sootopolis, but like, it's not fire, it's water. Oh. I think I have to reapply. Oh, no. It's okay. I think it's just a spiral. It's not a particularly complex dungeon. But I should have figured that the Cave of Origin was gonna... You know, basically the last cave in the game was gonna be dark. They better not make Victory Road dark, or else I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do something. I don't know what, but I'm gonna do something. What's up? What? I heard a Pokemon. There we go. Let me keep spiraling this way. Oh, hello, item. HM7. Waterfall? I'm not gonna find that out by going to Pokemon. Waterfall. And Kraken can learn it. Okay. Back to spiraling. Alright, this is what I remember the Cave of Origins looking like. The place where you find your legendary. This is what I remember. The blue orb suddenly began glowing. Now, I remember trying to catch Coyote, or trying to catch Groudon being a huge pain in the butt. Like, I would even outlast it so long, it would run out of PP and then just knock itself out. Oh, great. Thanks. Cool. Oh, great. Cool. Thanks. Yeah, look at that. Woo. Oh, rain dish. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Alright, let's see how well Sid can do. You are 10 levels higher. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm sure for some people these are the most exciting climactic parts of the game, where you get to really have it out with, a boss battle against a legendary Pokemon. And those same people probably consider this the lamest move. You know what? I need to try at least one regular Pokeball. The odds are extremely out of my favor. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I sure do want to try another one. I don't think a dive ball counts. This is not under the ocean floor. Weaker Pokemon. Certainly not Kyogre in this situation. Let's try the Ultra Ball. The one Ultra Ball I have. Nope. Why does it seem like Ultra Balls just have worse catching rates? See, the regular Pokeball got 2 shakes. Ultra Ball didn't get 1. I mean, this is the last Pokemon I gotta catch. Might as well use up my Pokeballs. Okay, still hurts. So how about I use some cosmic power? Oh no! Never mind! I hadn't seen Kyogre do a water move, so I just thought that maybe it doesn't have one. Good job there, legendary water Pokemon, master of the oceans. Nope. Not even a wiggle. Ow. Okay, I think the time for fooling around is over. It's also break time now. So, yeah, Master Ball. I don't feel good about doing it, but I do feel good about being able to continue the rest of the game and not being stuck here. Kyogre is named in in mythology as the Pokemon that expanded the sea by covering the land with torrential rains and towering tidal waves. It took to sleep after a cataclysmic battle with Groudon. Give a nickname to Kyogre now. No one's around to say, wow, you did it. You made the rain stop. You must have caught Kyogre. All life starts at the Cave of Origin. It all ends on Mount Pyre. Where do people and Pokemon come from? Where are we bound? I don't know. Ask Cotton Eye Joe. Alright, let's... Okay, sure. Repel. Doesn't matter. Let's run back to the Pokemon Center, and then it's break time. I'll just hit the break time button now. Okay. We're all healed up. Got the party all switched in correctly. We got everybody is here. We're Smash Ultimate. Everyone is here. Steven. Brendan, we owe it all to you. The sky above Sotopolis has returned to normal. For that, Wallace sends his thanks too. And that same Wallace is waiting for you inside. He's strong, but the way you are now, you should be on equal footing with him. Give it your best shot. Just wait for him to move. It's like, you're still there. Yo, how's it going, champion bound Brendan? Sotopolis' gym leader, Wallace, is a master of water-type Pokemon. And to get to Wallace, an icy floor will hamper your progress. Listen, I'm sorry, but that's all the advice I have for you. The rest of the way, you have to go for it yourself. Do I have to get all the tiles, or...? Oh, yes. Oh. Stairs don't open unless you get all the tiles. Cool. I enjoy these kinds of puzzles. I had an app on my phone once that was just this. It was just these kinds of puzzles. Ah, okay, but I also need to be able to get to the... Oh, hello, here's all the trainers. The Pokemon Gym of the highest level in the Hoenn region. That's the Sotopolis Gym. Azumarill. Bullet Seed. Oh. You're tanky. I remember using an Azumarill in Scarlet to do some raids. I don't remember what the raid was, but there was a specific one where it's like, what's the best Pokemon to take in? Azumarill. So I did. I think it was when they were doing the it was like the first event Pokemon, I think. I'm gonna say it was a Paradox Pokemon. No, don't stop now. Okay, good. Okay, you can stop. You can stop Azumarill. I'm okay with you stopping. What a high level you are. Well, I wouldn't say that. I think you were actually the higher level one, weren't you? Rather than being satisfied by being in a strong gym, I imagine training in other places will make you stronger. But above all, it looks more fun. The sight of Wallace conducting a battle, the very beauty of it compelled me to become a trainer. Cool. Lady Brianna. Great. Well, as long as you don't have rollout. Okay, that's gonna get worse and worse for me. You have flail. If I'm remembering that move correctly. So I really need to knock you out with this. Oh, you had to stop on the red. Horn attack. Okay, thanks for not doing the one that would have been the worst case scenario for me. You have those? I'll just go for a potion of my own. You want to stop? No, not bag. Keep going. Ow. Okay, time for another potion. Ah, man. That was a good joke, buddy. Yeah. Ding. You battled with more beauty than I could muster. The grace you bring to battle is fabulous. Oh, I'm so fortunate to have found Pokemon. Yeah, I just remembered that Sid is actually behind in levels to Takuba, so he should be the one battling. Which is good because he has Leaf Blade and doesn't have to rely on getting multiple hits to do well. I should teach you how harsh battles can be. I take it you're not a beauty, you're a battle girl. Oh no, never mind. Beauty. Figured with her talking about how tough battles can be, you're just like, oh, I'll show you how tough I am. And then, you know, she's a battle girl, so she's flexing. Whalmer. And you're gone. Dink. Oh, you're strong. I'll tell you something good. If you want to reach Wallace, you need to walk on each floor tile once. Now you're definitely a battle girl, right? I'll show you the sublime techniques I learned from our leader, Wallace. No, schoolgirl. Or sorry, lass. I feel like lass basically is just a schoolgirl class. Or do they actually have a schoolgirl class? I don't remember. Please forgive me, Wallace. Yeah, you're certainly not flexing any techniques with a love disc. One of the worst Pokemon ever, as far as I know. Watch what happens if you crack all the tile floors. I'm gonna step out and heal. I think that'd be a good idea. So I've been working on that drawing that I've been working on. I could have phrased that better. The one I've been... I think I've mentioned it. That I've been drawing. Been working on it. And no, don't want to heal again. And I was realizing that the outlines look a little strange. I like to use the pen tool so I could have like some size variation to it. Oh shoot, I gotta remember how to do these so that I can get them in every go. Okay. See, the part I messed up on was not realizing I had to also make it to the stairs. But now that I know that, let me figure this out before I could continue my train of thought. So I think I have to start by going over. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Because I can only approach the stairs from one direction. I can't take that path twice. So I have to get all the tiles to one side, and then go to the other side, and then go up. I mean, yeah, I guess I might as well try it. If I fail, I get to fight the trainers that I want to fight anyway. Let's see then. Is that? No, that's not right. Let's start over. Gosh, there were a lot of you. A graceful glide across the ice while crossing no lines. A trainer putting on that performance would be elegantly beautiful. Makes it sound like I can't stop until I hit a wall, but that's not this ice puzzle. See, I like to have size variation with my outlines. But the thing I notice, or the thing I'm feeling about this current one I'm working on is that the outlines feel too thin. It's like the thickness I normally go for as like the maximum thickness when I'm going through and I'm correcting the outline and I'm, you know, fixing line thickness where things were maybe a little wobbly. You know, in a way that doesn't look good. 'Cause, you know, a little wobbly is kind of the point, but not a sloppy wobble, like a stylistic wobble. But yeah, it seems too thin, even though it's the usual thickness I max out at. And I think the problem is this drawing is more zoomed in than I normally do. I normally do like a full body drawing, you know, so you can see the whole character. But this one is it's zoomed in. It's just it's just from the upper body up, or from the waist up. Yay, level up, woohoo! Which means it's more zoomed in, so the normally thick outlines are not as thick as normal because now they're more spaced out. And it just looks weird. Well, excuse me. This is really obvious, but how strong you are as a trainer has nothing to do with how young or old you are. Yeah? You came all the way here, but you won't get to see Wallace. Not if you lose to me, you won't. I mean, I could just go to the Pokemon Center and heal and come back and try again. Like losing to you is not game over. I mean, by Pokemon standards, yes. But I don't have to start from the beginning. But yeah, I guess when I draw more zoomed in pictures, I guess I just have to find a new line thickness to max out at. So that it looks more like what it normally looks like. Because I would think using the same thickness, it would just look the same, but it's not, or it doesn't. You're strong. I was fooled by your cute looks. Thank you? You might be good enough to avoid being wiped out in one hit by Wallace. Well, yeah, certainly not one hit, I would hope. I trained my Pokemon together with Wallace. Don't think I'm a pushover. And I'm realizing the same thing while I'm doing the shading as well. Like, using my usual line thickness doesn't look right. It doesn't, like, it's not landing, basically. It doesn't feel right. But I guess that's my problem with operating off of Clip Studio Paint's brush size numbers instead of learning to just feel it out. But I can't help it. I like stuff like that. I like grids and exact units for brush sizes, so that I can consistently use the same brush. I was bowled right over. I think you have potential. Why don't you stay and train with us? Because I don't want to be stuck using water Pokemon. When I'm with my Pokemon, the time flies by before you can say, oops. Yeah, and Elijah Wood can die faster than you can say oops as well. That's a Spy Kids joke. Because he was the guy. But then he went into the place that they said would kill you faster than you could say oops. And he died. And as he's dying, he goes, oops. But his life points hit 0 before he could say oops. No, I didn't want to switch. And that was the joke they were making. And then my joke is that, yeah. Faster than Elijah Wood can say oops. That is also real. Oops. It's just like the guy. I wish I could forget about lost causes before I can manage an oops. Well, now that everyone's defeated except Wallace, now's a good time to go heal and then... excuse me. And then burp, apparently. But I'm doing it out of order because I burped first and I still haven't healed yet. But then we come back and then all we have to do is figure out the puzzles. Or I guess puzzle singular, because there's only one puzzle left. Now I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I want to say about, like, drawing. But I don't know why I got stuck in place. Okay. I appreciate that I can see the full puzzle before I start. Okay, I definitely gotta go left first because you can see. Okay, let me see if I can get a cursor on screen. Okay. Cursor is here. So if I go like this, then like, I can't go this way first. Because I don't know why I'm looking over at the screen projector. The stream source. Like, I can see my mouse on this screen too. It's exactly the same. So I can't go this way first. Because, you know, my thoughts would be, oh, I could go like this. Actually, would that work? No, I don't think that would work. If I hug the wall... Like it almost... Wait, actually, does that work? Hug the wall. Okay. Never mind, that works. So now we're gonna figure out this half. So my instinct is to do this. That works. And I was just saying, I was just trying to demonstrate how, oh, I'm definitely not right first. No, actually, that was the solution. All right. Honestly, I think I should have Sid handle this, because Takuba's strategy is Rain Dance, which would make Wallace's Pokemon stronger too. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Wallace, the gym leader of Sootopolis. There's something about you, a difference in your demeanor. I think I sensed that in you. What happened outside the Cave of Origin, and what you did, I will likely learn through our upcoming battle. Now show me Show me the power you wield with your Pokemon, and I, in turn, shall present you with a performance of illusions in water by me and my Pokemon. I thought you were supposed to be wearing a sailor suit. What is that get up? Wow, I'm sending out Love Disc. I feel like that's a good opportunity for setup, if I was going for that. Actually, what level is Claire? This is a good time for Claire. The Love Disc is already gone, so my setup opportunity, my free setup. So I was going to navigate to Swords Dance before I was even in the attack menu. I was getting things wrong. Water Pulse. Okay, that's not good. Never mind. Okay. It's the electric pencil sharpener. Nice. It's about to use Wish Cash. Or Whiz Cash? Whiz Cash. Okay. Oh, right. Recharging. I guess I didn't consider recharging as like, oh, yeah. She could totally sweep an entire team if you get the setup. Not if you got a recharge. Sorry, Claire. Oh, wait, ground. I mean, yeah, I guess Sid or Takuba. Let's do Takuba. Because I'm pretty sure Whiscash is water ground? Maybe? So bullet seeds should be mega effective? Good enough. Especially if it keeps going. Yes. Okay, one more shot would have been cool, but we'll take it. Your earthquake is strong. Dang. Oh. Okay. Again, 4 hits. Well, if you want to use another potion, that's fine by me. No? Okay. Are you out of potions? Or do you have some kind of rule that you only use 1 potion per Pokemon? Because I don't think you have a rule like that. Sea King. Oh. Why do I keep thinking Sea King is a Horsea evolution? Okay. This might be more of a job for Sid. Oh, thank you. Well, I guess Takuba can stay out for a little longer. I believe by being water grass, Takuba should be extremely resistant to water. So I don't know that water's attack power being boosted by rain will matter. That said, certainly not doing him any favors for his offenses. Just giving him a little bit of HP recovery per turn. Is it percent based? It'd be pretty sweet if it's percent based. Can you stop? Ah. Well, if you have another potion you're gonna use, now is probably when you will. And you know what? Me too. Yep. Let's try Astonish out. Oh, okay. I'll stick to Bullet Seed. I don't like how slow this is, but... Okay, well, certainly a little faster if you get critical hits. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes it works out. I mean, Leaf Blade would be faster. As much as I complained before about its animation being slow, Leaf Blade would be faster. Haha! There we go. Expect to use Milotic, which is apparently pure water. Could have sworn it's like Ice Dragon or something. Nope, just water. Galleon hasn't gotten to do anything. She could resist water after getting hit by it at least once. And she has really strong special defenses. Well, I guess I had to open up with a Screech. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. Well, let's hope that being part water now will make that hurt less next time. Good enough, I think. The problem is Water Pulse, I believe, has a chance to confuse. So Strength needs to hit really hard. Oh. Ice Beam. Okay, well. Now she's part ice. I mean, pure ice, not part. I'll go for a Hyper this time. Just keep her at max. Yeah, of course you would go for Water Pulse now that I'm ice and I don't resist water anymore. Yes. Gotcha. Bravo. I realize now that your authenticity and magnificence as a Pokemon trainer. I find much joy in having met you and your Pokemon. You have proven yourself worthy of the Rain Badge. Accept it. Accept it! Brendan received the Rain Badge from Wallace. Having that badge assures you the full obedience of all your Pokemon to every command you make. The badge also allows the use of the HM move Waterfall to scale walls of cascading water. And, so that you never forget the battle we shared, take this. That contains Water Pulse. In use, it will occasionally confuse the target with ultrasonic waves. Well, bye. Imagine how much of a waste that would feel like if you got that on the first try, and you didn't have to fight any of the trainers down there, so you just go down there and you realize, oh, That's where all the trainers were. And then you can't fight any of them because that's how that works. Once you do the gym, you can't fight the regular trainers anymore. Ba 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 ba. Okay, well, now we gotta switch people around. I kind of want to just fly back to Moss Deep and then surf south again. I think I'll do that. Although, I'm gonna need Waterfall no matter what, so let's just do that instead. I guess I'll let Moondrop take a siesta here. Have a vacation in the digital realm. All right, I went with Kraken, not Shiny. So we go on and we dive on in. And then we swim on out. Surface. And then where are we going? Yeah, so this way and then this way. You know, whatever those directions are on a compass, that's what we're doing. Ah, I need to reapply. It does concern me that we're 10 levels lower than I beat Ruby at. I think we're probably gonna have to grind. I also forgot what I was going in here for. No, Super Repel. But I do remember this Victory Road being pretty long. So maybe we will... No, I say that, but no. I don't think we're going to gain many levels on the way there. Sure. Okay, I thought I could speak to people, but apparently not. We've been working so hard to mount a Pokemon League challenge. We can't afford to lose now. Glue. While I don't have anything particularly good against grass poison. Ah. Now she's poison. Although now you can't poison her, but you could stun Spore. Or miss. That's cool too. I don't need Facade to work. I got Strength. Yeah, especially Strength gets a critical hit. I'll certainly spell your doom, Gloom. Azumarill. Galeon's already out. Let's let her battle. Ow. Was it worth it? I'm normal now. Double edge. Don't knock yourself out. Figures. I thought it was gonna say critical hit. No. Why did I go first this time? I thought you've been going first. Whatever. Oh, how could this happen? After all I've done to get here, I won't give up after one setback. Take it from me. You can get to the Elite Four and lose 27 times in a row. All it takes is that 28th time to win. You know what I mean? One setback, 27 setbacks in a row, it doesn't matter. Oh, that was my last repel. Hello there, Sapphire. How are you tonight? I'm gonna go ahead and drink a bottle of water. Am I in the right place? I think so. Do I have to dive first and then I waterfall? No. Doing well, that's good. Oh, wait, maybe just try continuing east. Maybe that's the solution. I should get rid of that paralysis. Too much water. I can kind of get where people are coming from, but I don't agree. Evergrande City is still a long ways away. Isaiah. Check this out, Isaiah. Just referring to the meme, I'm pretty okay with it as well. Oh yeah, I know what you were doing. Comes from the IGN review of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, doesn't it? Triathlete, Isaiah. I didn't realize he was a triathlete. My first victory seems to be far away, too. My whole life has been about losing, but I will never give up. Yeah, I'm in a weird mood where it's like... Also, I forgot there was a town before Victory Road. I knew there was going to be a Pokemon Center, but I didn't realize it was a town. I'm in a weird mood where I'm like, I don't really want to do regular trainer battles now because I know the Elite Four is the final thing. They are what is left. But I am under-leveled. I don't think I am ready. So I need more trainer battles. And okay, now that we got up the waterfall, I think I'm good to switch to my main team. So we'll put Kraken away. We'll get Moondrop back out. Not sure who the best Pokemon would be to have as the lead. I guess we'll just keep it Sid. Even if we are gonna fight Zubats. Or Makuhita, I forgot about it. This guy. I don't have anything good against... I mean, I have Psychic. Whatever. Okay. Aron. I can never remember what type Aron is. The seemingly infinite and harsh road lives up to its name of victory. Roselia. Kinda excited to see Unova when we get there. That's another place I like, but Sinnoh is next up on our region tour. In terms of regions, yes, but in terms of games, we still got a couple games to go. I guess I want to switch to Phasgu. No, not Speed Scent. Oh no, my speedy tank. My evasion tank. I mean, I could just do acid armor. Okay. Never heard of someone being put to sleep by a whistle. Yeah, keep doing that. Don't do grass whistle again. Don't sleep loop me. Dude! Fine. I'll just wait out the sleep. Giga Drain? Yeah, go ahead. I made a poison. Ow, that still hurt. Just keep blowing flower petals instead. Yeah. Just keep lowering the evasion that I'm not bothering to raise. I was hoping that I could find Giga Drain for Takuba, but... Yeah, there. Get him, get him, get him, get him! You better not put me to sleep again. Oh, shoot, right. Grass is super effective against rock. Are the AIs a lot smarter here than future games? Come on, get this. No! Alright, Claire. I need Hyper Beam to one-shot this Roselia. Fine, Giga Drain. At least you don't have to recharge if you miss. What the fev? I hate sleep. Sleep is easily the worst status. I mean, like, sure, arguably being frozen is worse. But grass Pokemon spam sleep. Gen 5 is the last time we will see smart AI. I don't think the AI is necessarily the problem. I don't think they're being smart. They're just spamming sleep. They're not a smart AI. They just have a tough moveset. And that's why I hate sleep. It's not a clever thing. It's just, oh, well, you can't do anything now. And if you wake up, I'm just going to put you back to sleep. Exhibit A. Yeah, okay, whatever. Sweet Scent. I don't care. How? See? You wake up. They do whatever move they were going to do on their turn anyway, and then they just put you back to sleep the very next moment they get. I hate it. Sleep sucks. Great. At least all the Pokemon will be well rested for the Pokemon League. They have a Pokemon Center there. I think I should just switch back to Phasgu and keep waking them up. And they're rooted. That's the rude thing. They're rooted, so they're gonna keep healing over time. And putting me to sleep and healing over time. It's so rude. And, like, I can't even do the thing I was doing in Crystal, where when an opponent was annoying, I just hit them with Smoke Screen and Mud Slap and lower their accuracy, so they can't hit me. I don't have those moves. And she's gonna, you know, evasion would be the equivalent, but she's gonna keep lowering my evasion, so I can't do that. Maybe I should bring Absol back out so I can pressure all the PP out of Sleep or Grass Whistle. Good. Use Acid Armor. At least gain some defenses. Which, I guess, because she's using grass moves, that's not gonna matter. So I saw that recently, Nintendo put on the app. I think we took enough naps today, but apparently that's not enough. She says, yeah. Yeah, apparently not. That on the Nintendo Today app the other day, they teased Donkey Kong Lego. Which sounds cool. I do have one of the Donkey Kong themed Mario Lego sets because I wanted the one that came with Dixie, which unfortunately I don't think it came with Diddy. I think it was just Dixie and Squawks, but I'll accept Squawks. Squawks does look pretty cool as a Lego. I want the Donkey Kong one as well, but I think there's, or maybe I'm confused. I think there's one that is, it's a minecart, and I want that one, but it's kind of a bigger, more expensive set. I forget if that's the one that comes, the only one that comes with Donkey Kong, or the only one that comes with Diddy. I want to say it's the only one that comes with Diddy, because I think Donkey Kong also comes with one of the Mario Kart sets. But I would really like to see them, you know, since they're specifically teasing Donkey Kong Lego, I hope that it's kind of an offshoot of the Mario Lego that's not designed to be part of the Mario Lego series, and it's kind of its own standalone thing, like the Animal Crossing Lego. And I also mega super hope that they're not just teasing Donkey Kong Lego and then it's just going to be one $200 set that's just a collector's piece. Because, A, who has that kind of money? And B, who has that kind of shelf space? Not me in either case. So I would really like to see them do smaller sets that are based on like different scenes from Donkey Kong Country. That would be really cool. Or, I don't think they'll do this because they don't seem to like referencing Donkey Kong 64. But I would love to see a set that comes with the whole DK crew. All 5 playable Kongs from Donkey Kong 64. That would be so cool. Wait a second. Roselia hasn't been hitting me with Giga Drain. She ran out of PP. Giga Drain only has 5 PP, doesn't it? I think I pressured her out of it. Huh. So she can only put me to sleep and do the sweet scent and whatever nutrients she's absorbing. Excuse me, ingrain, that's what it was. I'd love to get a Lego set whenever I got the space for it, yeah. Yeah, I'm a big Lego collector. Well, I can't say big, because not as big as some people. But I have a whole shelf filled up with Lego. So certainly a collector of a size. I think I'd mostly do Lego Star Wars stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Because Star Wars is one of those things where they actually do have some, I was going to say reasonably priced sets. There's still IP tax on it, but they do smaller stuff. It's not just collector pieces. Oh my gosh. I don't know whether to let Fazgoo keep doing this or switch back to Claire. Because at least Claire could pressure Roselia now that Giga Drain is no longer a worry. But Fazgoo's got this. She's working on it. So I guess we'll just stick with Fazgoo. There. It's ironic that she's called Hope. Your battle style is fantastic. And yours is extremely rude, but also extremely effective, so I can't really be mad, but I am mad because sleep is such a freaking stupid pain in the butt. You seem to have potential for becoming the champion. I would like to immediately go home. I want to go back to the Pokemon Center. Oh, sorry. Was that too loud? I would like to go back to the Pokemon Center. It's too bad we're not in the generations where the Pokemon Centers are also the Pokemarts, so I could buy some repels. Okay. Definitely need a restore after that. But anyway, the teaser showed a basically a Lego barrel from the arcade Donkey Kong, so I'm assuming based on that it's probably going to be a collector's piece that's just like, oh look, it's the iconic stage from Donkey Kong, the arcade game. Yeah, right now there are separate buildings, yeah. Makuhita. I'm sorry, Hariyama. That's not where my Pokemon are. I swear this is the only game to have Bag here and Pokemon here. I swear in all the other ones, they change it back. Okay, I don't know why that move is called Smelling Salt. And you're bulky, I should have figured. Stop that, that hurts. Hey! Now you've done it. For a moment, I was like, why did Sid get experience? He technically participated. Yeah, I think at this rate, I'm just gonna have to keep doing death runs like I did in Generation 2. I'm just gonna have to show up underleveled and just keep losing until I win. Which is unfortunate, because if I wasn't underleveled, I'd like to think there's enough time that I could beat the game tonight, but I'm underleveled, so that's not gonna happen. I don't know how I keep ending up underleveled. It's kind of frustrating. See you later, Hope. Ah! Why? It's a big boulder. Do you want to push it? I think I made the wrong move. Get out of my face, go back. Trying to push boulders in the dark and I have no idea what I'm doing. I think I messed up. Dude. Wait, that's not right either. Dude, just let me do the puzzle! Dude! I mean, at least he's level 42, so a repel wouldn't have stopped him anyway. But like, can you not have wild encounters in the same place where you have strength boulder pushing puzzles in the dark? Like, I don't really mind random encounters, but I do mind them when it's pulling me away from the act of doing a puzzle. Is that how repel works? Yeah. If the Pokemon is higher level than your lead Pokemon, you still get the encounter. Like, just something about you're trying to solve a puzzle, and then you get yanked away for a random battle. It feels like a slap in the face. It feels like the game just... It's like, hey, you know how you're doing a puzzle? No, you're not. Oh, hello. I'm glad you can see. The thought that I'm getting closer to the Pokemon League. I'm getting stage fright. Still kind of bothers me how much they look like Loxton in the overworld, and then you get into the battle, and it's like, oh, that's not Loxton. For a moment, I was like, oh, wait, you're part normal. Rock Smash. Not really. Because they wouldn't be weak to it because they're part flying, so... I guess this is a job for Moondrop. Excuse me. Recto. Ah, you're faster. Great. Withdrew Duo, okay. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Withdrew Duo. Iron Tail! Ah! This is why it's not good to rely on just one Pokemon for a given thing. Guess what I don't have now? A way of dealing with Doduo. Thanks. And you better fail. Bozo. This is best send back out to go. I mean, if you're just gonna keep using Tri Attack, I've got a cool move of my own. Oh, you're faster. Thank you for not missing again. It's like, what? Does going into negative evasion make your opponent more evasive? Was that what was happening with Roselia? I was about to use Kadabra. I guess I'm already on the right Pokemon for the job. Played Emerald recently, but using an emulator, so I just sped the game up like 16 times anytime it was too slow. That's fair. I'm inclined to do the same thing, but not right now. Yeah, you can keep roleplaying. I don't care. I couldn't do a thing. Yeah, bull crap, you couldn't do a thing. The Pokemon League became distant again. What a letdown. Okay, maybe Hyper Potion was a little excessive there. Right back at the entrance? Do I want to be heading down? Oh, hello. You shouldn't get complacent just because you have a lot of gym badges. There's always going to be someone who's better than you. Until I become champion, and then I've beaten all the challenges in the game. Not into speeding up the slow bits like grinding to be that's part of the game and the hard work. Yeah, that's also fair. I don't like grinding, but if you consider it part of the experience, that's fair. See you later, Sandslash. Too bad for you, I had Grass Slash. Man, Grass Water is a weird type because it's like you lose your resistance to fire to become extra resistant to water. If you look at it from the perspective of you could have just been pure water, it's kind of weird. Forgot what move I was going for. Takuba may as well. Good. Not good. Ow. Ow. Good thing Takuba is not a physical attacker. Thank you. It's like that snapped him out of confusion. It's like, wait, that's right, I'm not! I should have been using my fists. Gaze on your collected badges, and you remember the trainers you faced. Which direction was I heading in? Ah, shoot, water. It's almost like this place wasn't designed to be wandered through in the dark with no flash. Larion? Lairon? Aaron? Okay, bye. That's not the same ladder, right? I found 29. Don't I already have TM29? Oh, that's 39. Psychic. Up. Speaking of psychic. I do really want Flash back. But I don't think any of the Pokemon I caught can learn it. I mean, any I have extra in the PC, I am not teaching it to Takuba again. I do not want to screw up his moveset. I mean, I could unlearn Surf, but then I can't get back here. Like, I definitely need Surf to get through the cave as well. Yeah, I'm leaving and coming back with Flash. You know what I could do? Well, I have to fly first. I don't suppose you could learn Flash, can you? That'd be pretty funny. Nope. Okay. So we'll fly away. We'll just go catch another Lombre. That's fine. Right. I'm trying to remember how to fly. Okay, let me heal first, because I forgot to. Okay, and now we switch to mashing B, so I don't click the dialogue again. Okay. Which route was it again? It was this one. Over here. Oh, look. There's no route there. This one. Wingle! You would think Wingle would be the Pidgey of this game. It's apparently the Rattata. No, I guess Pidgey did also show up way too much. So yeah, it's the Pidgey of this game. Wait. Can Zigzagoon learn Flash? I'm gonna look this up before I catch one and give it a nickname, and then realize that it can't. Is that the professor? It might be. I also like how that message is coming up while we're in battle, so it's like, is that Zigzagoon the professor? It would appear... no. Zigzagoon cannot learn Flash. I think it can learn Cut and Strength. And that's what I used it for in Ruby, but no, I gotta get Lotad. It is the professor. Ah, Brendan. Have you come to show me how your Pokedex is coming along? No. Oh, you haven't caught enough Pokemon to make it worthwhile. I like how I said, no, I'm not doing that, and he looked anyway. I need to double check if I'm even on the correct route. Should have just done this to begin with. No, it's next one over. Okay. I could do a Ralts too. I think you can also learn Flash. So assuming you want to get in the Pokeball. Ralts has the ability to sense the emotions of people. If its trainer is in a cheerful mood, this Pokemon grows cheerful and joyous in the same way. I suppose this nickname is a little ironic considering you can't see it on this Pokemon, but you will be my eyes. Ah yes, it's Professor Birch. Shows weird Zigzagoon and Professor Birch fusion. I mean, Bill did turn himself into... I forget what Pokemon it was, but he turned himself into a Pokemon. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to town. Brendan, he go to town. Go to save his, newly caught Ralts. I don't know if you can tell what I was going for there. I will not elaborate. To switch like that and then put you down and get out of the box. Out of the bag. HMs, Flash, use, boot it up, contain Flash, teach Flash. Eyes, learn Flash. I was way too quick to get rid of Flash. And I do regret it. But... we just have to roll with it. It's amazing that the Wingull, the tiny little Wingull, has enough strength to carry me all the way across the country. Now he can go in the box. I don't like not having my full team, but I guess there's not really anything I can do about it. Because I got rid of Flash on one of my team members, so... this is how I have to roll. I hate it, but that's Pokemon. Sometimes you just gotta get a guy that is only for HMs. Although, you know, it doesn't make sense to have 2 grass Pokemon and no psychic or rock coverage. First of all, let me put you back there. Takuba's not going to get time to shine, unfortunately, but we'll just have to hope that he will be helpful in the Elite Four with whatever types they may have. I don't remember, so that sucks. But it's fine. Go back, you get out of here. I should have bought repels while I was out. Alright, you wanna fight? You wanna fight? Yeah, if that didn't one-shot Golbat, I was gonna be mildly annoyed. Oh, that's not even worth the experience. Right, it's this part with the rocks. Not you! Big boulder, you may push it. Use strength. It's a good bait pushing boulders. I swear that was only 1 text box in the other games. And then they made it 2. 2 text boxes describing your ability to now be able to push boulders. I didn't need to do that. It's like all those dang text boxes in Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's like, I swear Blathered less in New Leaf. There were less text boxes being like, huh? Hello, welcome to the museum. And what could easily just been 2 text boxes. They space out over like 5. It's like, what are you doing? And you can't tell me that it's supposed to be more realistic, because in real life, people recognize people who frequent the places they work at, and they drop the pretense. Okay, yes. You're a mind reader. Just like the Electric Cowboy song. That's very cool. You know, like if you go to Domino's a lot and you show up enough, you know, you go there enough times, they'll stop being like, hello, welcome to Domino's, how can I help you? And they'll start being like, oh, hey Frank, the usual. you want to push this boulder? Are you sure? I mean, it's not that. It's that it's like... You used strength. You can now use strength to push boulders. It's like, yes, I know. That's what that move exists for. They don't need two text boxes. One telling me that you use strength, and then the other saying you can now use strength to push boulders. Alright, Hyper Beam the freaking Medicham. You're a wild Pokemon. Why am I not able to escape you? Okay, thank you for using Mind Reader 2 times in a row. What do you mean copied my stat changes? I didn't change any stats. To win your way through the Pokemon League, you need the trust of your Pokemon. Claydol. Okay, why do you ground Ghost? That's not good for Moondrop. Let's give Galleon a chance. Can't hit him with Ghost. Oh, I guess I can't hit you with normal. Jeez, what are you doing being level 44? Okay, yes. 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 Stop! And now I'm Rock. You know, the worst part is that Tsukuba could be super effective with Surf. Guess I'll have to do Sid instead, which will also be super effective. Maybe we should ask if the boulder wants to move first. So far, I think this is my least favorite Victory Road. This is just annoying. Like, it's good if you like challenging trainer battles. I don't. At least not these guys. Not people slowing me down on the route to the final boss fight. Like, I'm an impatient RPG player. You had that the whole time? Too many trainers. Too many tough trainers. Also, if I remember correctly, this ends with a battle against May. Like, you get to the very end, and then it's like, surprise! Rival battle! Hope you were prepared! Which is pretty rude. Oh, great. Another Hyper Beam. You better not wipe out my party with Hyper Beam, because you raised all your stats with Ancient Power. What? Why do you resist Psychic? Ow. Right, and now literally all of your stats that you can possibly raise are going up, and I have to sit through the menu telling me they all went up. Okay, another little annoyance that annoys me because it's so annoying. Why does your... When you go into your bag in battle, why does it stay on the HM's page if you're on the HM's page? It should reset to... it should default to your items when you're in battle, because why would you want to look at your HMs when you're in the middle of battle? Gonna keep using cosmic power, I guess. Make my stats high too. But yeah, I remember this being a long Victor Road, and I did not remember how annoying these trainers are. So that's two things that I think really should not be together, that are together, and is really annoying. Well, I think he only has one use of Hyper Beam left, because I believe he used Hyper Beam against Claire, which means that was 2 PP. I tend to not think of Pressure as being that good, but Pressure has been surprisingly good. How about I just hit you with... I thought that was saying she was using a Hyper Potion for a moment. Which she probably will, because she's an H trainer. But at least you're out of Hyper Beam now. Probably. Or you got one more. Either way, Moondrop can handle it. We'll keep whittling you down. There we go, we got the confusion. Okay, sure, Sandstorm. Okay, Darude. Yeah, all these issues with this Victor Road just compound into each other. It's long, it's got tough trainers, which means, oh, look, one battle, and now I really want to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal. But it's a long way back, and I'm out of escape ropes. Okay, I just had to try. And snapped out of confusion. So that sure was a productive confusion for me. Oh good, I got your special defense down. Did he get knocked out? Yeah. I mean, I could revive him, but... really gotta go back and get more items. I'll just keep hitting you with confusion so that you can hit yourself with your raised offenses that you raised with ancient power. Oh, critical hit. Oh, good. Sandstorm's gone. And it's back. Cool. I mean, this isn't quite as mean as the Roselia, but this very well could get to the point where both of us run out of PP. In fact, I think Claydol might be out of moves that it can use against me. I don't know how much PP Ancient Power has, but probably not a lot considering it raises all of your stats. So it genuinely might be out of moves. And can only make sandstorms. These guys have items. Yeah, ace trainers. See, what makes them ace trainers is that they realize healing. Healing exists. Oh, great. That... Oh, critical hit. You know, it's just like me beating the, taking on the Elite Four in Gen 2. It's like, oh, hey, this becomes monumentally easier when you have healing items. Yeah, I think he's even out of Sandstorm now. I get they wanted this to be challenging, but I think they went too far, if you ask me. Either make it a long victory road or make it a victory road with a lot of tough trainers. Don't do both. And then also cap it off with a rival battle. It's like I swear you gotta leave for healing after every trainer battle. Good. That was our only Pokemon. People love this region. I mean, I think this is a really good region as well. I think these are really good games. I just don't like this Victory Road. This Victory Road is one of the worst ones I can recall. Your relationship is based on solid trust. And these trainers certainly aren't helping me like it better. By being tough all the time, trust grows between Pokemon and trainers. Or together, not tough. What's with these boulders? Wasn't I going the other way? I thought it turned around. What do you mean can't escape? Dude. Dude! Do I have an escape rope? I'm pretty sure I'm out, but do I have one? No. Get me out of here! High Hope. Which is not what mine are. What do you mean can't escape? Punch that bat. Punch that bat right in his big, dumb, stupid open mouth. Why are your defenses good when you're a stupid wild Pokemon? I don't suppose Eyes has teleport, does he? That would be helpful. Dude. Get me out of this stupid cave. I hate it so much. Oh yeah, this eyes. Oh, I guess it would be in this menu if you had teleport. Let's not have eyes in the front here. Yep. Oh, it's Whisper. I swear, if I can't get away from us. It's a freaking Whisper! What do you mean you can't get away? What do you mean? A Whisper is doing half my health with Stomp? What is going on? I remember not liking this Victory Road in Ruby, but this is ridiculous. I don't remember it being this bad. Trying not to complain so much, but it's like, what else is there to say when you miss again or can't escape a freaking Rattata in Victory Road? It's like, what are you doing? You're at the end of the game. You should be able to run away from a Rattata. Never mind the fact that Rattata aren't in this game. I would ask what's your favorite Victory Road so far, but we've seen only 3 regions so far. Yeah. I mean, I guess Gold and Silver, but that is a considerably short Victory Road that also, if you count the route leading up to the cave that was Victory Road in the previous game, it has healing in the middle, so even if it is technically still a full-length Victory Road, it has healing halfway. And the trainers there are a lot more reasonable. And I'm trying to remember where the department store was. No, that's... is it here? Lily Cove, yeah. And I don't think it ends with a silver battle. I think. Maybe before the cave. I don't think in the cave. Or, well, even if there was, which actually I think there was. Well, I don't remember if it was a battle, but I think he does show up. But you also had healing before then, so you're in a lot better shape than you would be at the end of this Victory Road, and then May shows up. This is not the right counter. No, wait, what? Which one of you has healing? There. I'm glad I didn't lose any of those fights, because I have a lot of money right now. And I guess I gotta go somewhere else for full heals. No, there's full heals. Just making sure I top up on those. Buy some more, why not? Especially if I get sleep looped again. I like that they have these here anyway, just for, I guess, for a sake of completeness. For feeling of completion of this department store having everything. Ugh, man, my wrist hurts. I don't know why I feel like I need Pokeballs. I don't think we'll be catching anything. I feel like I should just top off, just spend the rest of my money on revives, because I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need to be a walking Pokemon Center as much as I can be for this Victory Road. And what the heck? Just so I can be extra poor. Can't even afford a bottle of water from the vending machine. Okay. Oh, and I think the real kick in the teeth for this Victory Road is you need Flash. You know, after I thought, like, oh, I won't need Flash again, and then I had to wander through Cave of Origins blind. It's like, it really doesn't need to have darkness in there, but they threw that in anyway. Just so your party is down one Pokemon. Like, I feel like it's easy enough to keep Surf Strength and Cut on your main team, because they're, you know, Surf and Strength are both actually good moves, and Cut is fine. And, like, almost everything can learn most of those moves anyway. So, like, it's not a big deal to include them. But Flash is... I mean, I've learned accuracy lowering can be good. So I don't know if Flash is really bad, but it certainly didn't serve me well up to this point. Which is why I got rid of it. I wanted Rain Dance, which I thought would be better. Apparently I jumped the gun. I shouldn't get rid of HMs until I get to Victory Road. Lesson learned. I also forgot to apply my repels. Which I guess Sid has to be in the front. Again, I want to remind you, I think I'm 10 levels lower than I was in Ruby. When I beat the game, I'm just going to double check the screenshot I took. There it is. Yeah, my highest level was 55 in Ruby. We are, yeah, 10 levels too low. Game Freak really thought people would have a dedicated HM slaves. I'm pretty sure they want people to treat their Pokemon like friends and stuff. Yeah, those two sentences don't go together. They want it HM slaves, but then they also want you to treat your Pokemon like friends. Well, which is it? Because, you know, catching a Pokemon exclusively to use HMs for you, not exactly treating them like a friend. Especially when you call them an HM slave. I made wouldn't. Oh. I thought people wouldn't have. Okay. Wouldn't have HM slaves. Yeah, but it's like, what do you expect when you distribute HMs like that? When you have all these, like, 8 in this game, 8 HMs that you need to use to beat the game. Did I still not? Did I forget to do a repel again? Excuse me. So, like, the thing with strength, telling you that, oh, now you can push around boulders. It's like, you don't use surf, and then once you touch the water, you go, now you can glide across the surface of water. Like, no, you just... would you like to use surf? Yes. Pokemon used surf, and then it just goes. You know, Rock Smash doesn't go, oh, Sid broke the boulder. Like, no, it happens, and then you can go. Okay, I think Lairon is at least worth the experience to fight. Thank you so much for wasting my time. Seriously? One of these days, I will learn the menus. Today is not that day. So when was the last time I saved? Jeez. What's our playtime at now? Oh, 22 and a half. I don't think I wrote down what my playtime was in Ruby. Yeah, now you got away safely. Takuba has surf. Ah, it's 11 o'clock. I shouldn't be shouting. I'll see what I can do without surf, but I think I need it to continue. What is the point of this ledge? Might not ever fully learn because the menus changed up the games. That's true. Hello, Sable. Aren't you kind of... I guess you're rare because this is the first time seeing you. Bye. I think the thing I'm most mad about is that if I didn't get rid of Flash on Takuba, things would be going a lot smoother. Nope, not summary. Alright, attempt number 32 of getting through this dang Victory Road. I don't know why they call it that. Why is it Victory Road when it's such a grueling, brutal, rock climb, strength surf dungeon of misery? Sure doesn't feel like a victory lap. Feels more like Defeat Road, where you realize, oh, hey, actually, I'm not strong enough for the Elite Four, and then you just go home. It's more like Crush Your Dreams Road. Can you stop being higher level than Sid? Hey! I better get that back after battle. Okay, good. Well, gotta hand it to them. Max repels sure do last a long time. I sure do love the game, treating it like I don't have a repel on. Okay, liner goes up. Okay, PP up. I actually would like to use those on Hyper Beam, since it's only 5 PP. I know I've said before I don't like doing it. I don't like using them because it puts you at an uneven number. It's not an increment of 5. But I'm willing to make an exception for Hyper Beam. I think this is the wrong way. Oh wait, no, it's just an item. Well, at least that means I did need Surf. Full restore, okay. Sure. Could come in handy. Tempted to use the rare candies I have just to make Sid able to repel everything. Okay, so I think up is the water. Excuse me. Up was not the water. It's a loop. I also forgot that Sid needs healing. Sid really needs healing. Wait, what? Where am I going? This way? What? No, that's back. Ugh. Dude. Get out of here. I don't care that this is your home, and I'm the one invading. You need to leave. Okay, there's that guy again. And down the ladder. Her, and then the water. Okay. Okay, but what's that way? I'd better not need waterfall. I think that's the only way to go. I'm done. I'm just marinating in bitterness at how much I do not like this Victory Road. And how much of a mistake it was that I removed Flash from Takuba. Thanks for sitting through this. See you Monday. Bye.